Today we're going to talk about carbon, element 6 on the periodic table. Carbon makes up all sorts of molecules. They're called organic molecules if they've got carbon and hydrogen. We're talking your nucleic acids, your carbohydrates, your amino acids, carbonate, ethanol, bicarbonate, all made up of this little molecule right here. 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons, but 4 valence electrons. So it wants to make 4 bonds, and that leads to all these crazy different compounds it can make. Speaking of 4, it is the 4th most abundant element in the universe. It comes in lots and lots of different it comes in several different allotropes, most commonly graphite, diamond, and then amorphous carbon we're going to talk more about. It has 3 isotopes. Far and above most of it is carbon-12. But there's carbon-13, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, and carbon-14 that is used in radiocarbon dating because it has a half-life. It's not stable. It's going to break down. It's got a half-life. For however long you're alive, you have the same amount of carbon-14 as the surroundings. But when you die, you slowly lose that carbon-14. So we can date older objects by looking at how much carbon-14 you still have in you. Carbon-13 is used in NMR spectroscopy. It's nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy. Basically, it's used to identify different compounds because each part of a compound is going to have show up differently. It's going to show a different shift. We see benzene down here, and OH here, CH2, CH3, that tell us that this molecule is this benzene ring with these 2 functional groups. As far as diamond versus graphite, 2 allotropes. Diamond is a nice crystalline structure, as you can see in the bottom left. But graphite, which is like in pencils, is sheets. So the carbon is arranged in sheets, so it flakes off a whole lot easier than diamond. And then there's something called fullerenes, which were those kind of amorphous solids. To now fullerenes are pretty much engineered. But you get buckyballs, which are spherical, and then you get graphene sheets, which can be curved up into carbon nanotubes that look like this. And graphene is interesting because it's nearly transparent, because it's one layer, and it's actually 200 times stronger than steel, while also being flexible. Good old graphene. So that is carbon.